In the heart of a bustling city, where concrete towers stretch to the sky, lies an unexpected oasis, a sanctuary where nature's artistry blooms in defiance of urban sprawl. Welcome to the secret garden of tomorrow. Hello, garden enthusiasts. I'm Alex, and today, I'm thrilled to guide you through the enchanting world of natural garden design. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or a modest balcony, preparing your own green retreat is not just a dream, it's an achievable reality. This journey isn't just about planting seeds, it's about sowing a lifestyle that harmonizes with the earth. Here, every plant tells a story, every corner hides a mystery, and every step brings us closer to understanding nature's deepest secrets. Today, we'll dive into the essentials of creating a garden that not only looks stunning but also plays a vital role in the local ecosystem. From choosing the right plants to understanding the soil and attracting wildlife, we'll cover all the bases to help you craft your personal paradise. Natural garden design focuses on creating an outdoor space that mimics the spontaneous beauty of nature while also being sustainable and supportive of local wildlife. Unlike more traditional, manicured gardens, natural gardens prioritize organic arrangements and native plantings, aiming to create a thriving ecosystem rather than a purely decorative space. Key elements of natural garden design. Use of native plants. Native plants are central to natural garden design. They are adapted to the local climate and soil conditions, which means they require less water, fewer fertilizers, and minimal pest control. By planting native species, gardeners help support local habitats and biodiversity. Layered plantings. In natural settings, plants exist in layers, from ground covers and shrubs to understory trees and canopy species. Mimicking this layering in garden design not only adds depth and interest but also creates a variety of habitats for different wildlife species, enhancing ecological balance. Inclusion of water features. Water features like ponds, waterfalls, or simple bird baths can greatly enhance the attractiveness of a garden to wildlife, serving as a source of drinking water and habitat for many species. A natural approach emphasizes the use of water features that look and feel part of the landscape rather than purely decorative. Sustainable practices. Sustainable gardening practices are a cornerstone of natural garden design. This includes using organic mulches and compost for soil improvement, employing rainwater harvesting systems, and avoiding chemical fertilizers and pesticides. These practices help maintain the garden's health and reduce its environmental impact. Encouraging wildlife. By providing food, shelter, and water, a natural garden becomes a sanctuary for birds, butterflies, bees, and other beneficial organisms. This not only helps control pests naturally but also increases pollination, enhancing the overall health and vibrancy of the garden. Informal pathways. Pathways in natural gardens are often winding and made from natural materials like stone, mulch, or reclaimed wood. These informal paths encourage exploration and a slow appreciation of the garden, allowing visitors to immerse themselves in the tranquil environment. Seasonal planning. A well-designed natural garden considers the visual interest throughout the seasons. This involves choosing a mix of plants that bloom at different times, providing year-round color, texture, and structure to the garden. In the pursuit of creating a natural garden, understanding the specific conditions of your local environment plays a crucial role. Here's how you can continue to develop and maintain a thriving natural garden. Understanding local conditions. 1. Climate. Know your hardiness zone, which indicates the extreme minimum temperatures of your area. 3. This helps in selecting plants that can thrive in your local climate. 5. Soil type. Analyze your soil to understand its texture, pH, and nutrient levels. Some plants prefer sandy soils while others thrive in clay. 7. Adjusting the soil composition or selecting plants suited to your soil type can lead to better growth and less maintenance. 9. Topography, pay attention to the landscape's natural contours. 11. Utilize slopes for drainage or flat areas for water features. Understanding your land's topography can guide where to plant and what to plant for optimal growth and water management. Design considerations. 1. Creating microclimates. In a natural garden, microclimates can be created by strategically placing plants and features like stones or walls to modify light, shade, and wind. 3. For instance, a rock might absorb heat during the day and radiate it at night, creating a warm niche ideal for certain plants. 1. Edge effect. The edge where two different ecosystems meet, such as the forest and the meadow, is often rich in biodiversity. 3. Incorporating such transitional zones in your garden design can increase its ecological richness. 5. Successional planting. In nature, ecosystems evolve over time. 8. Mimicking this, you can plan for plant succession by establishing a mix of perennials, shrubs, and trees that mature at different rates, ensuring the garden remains dynamic and adaptable. Maintenance tips. 1. Letting nature lead. Allow plants to self-seed and natural leaf litter to decompose in areas of the garden. 3. This not only provides nutrients to the soil but also invites beneficial insects and microbes that contribute to a self-sustaining ecosystem. 1. Pruning and weeding with care. While natural gardens require less rigid maintenance, judicious pruning and weeding can help prevent any one species from dominating. 3. This encourages diversity but should be done in a way that mimics natural processes. 1. Organic solutions. Embrace organic solutions to pest problems. Introduce beneficial predators like ladybugs for aphid control, and use natural compost and mulches to enrich the soil and suppress weeds without chemicals. Engagement with wildlife. 1. Provide habitats. From birdhouses to bee hotels and natural brush piles, different structures can provide crucial shelter for wildlife. 3. Ensuring there are areas in the garden where animals can breed, feed, and hide increases the ecological value of your garden. 1. Avoiding light pollution. Use outdoor lighting sparingly and choose fixtures that minimize light pollution to protect nocturnal wildlife. This helps maintain the natural rhythms of the ecosystem. Community and education. 1. Sharing knowledge. Share your experiences and knowledge about natural gardening with your community. 3. Whether through blogs, workshops, or casual conversations, educating others about the benefits of natural gardens can inspire more sustainable gardening practices across your community. 1. Engage in citizen science. Participate in local wildlife monitoring programs or plant studies. 3. These activities can provide valuable data on local biodiversity and help improve regional ecological knowledge. As you delve deeper into the philosophy and practicalities of natural garden design, the impact of your efforts extends beyond your own backyard. Here are additional strategies to enhance the sustainability and ecological connectivity of your natural garden. Connectivity and corridors. 1. Wildlife corridors. Consider your garden as part of a larger ecological network. 4. Establishing wildlife corridors, even in urban settings, can provide safe passages for wildlife to move between habitats. 6. This can be as simple as aligning your garden's dense shrubs with those of your neighbors to form a continuous strip. 1. Plant connectivity. Group plants with similar ecological needs together. 3. This not only makes maintenance easier, but also creates microhabitats within the garden. 5. Larger blocks of the same plant species can serve as strong attractors for certain wildlife, enhancing overall biodiversity. Water conservation. 1. Rain gardens. Incorporate rain gardens to manage stormwater runoff naturally. 3. These gardens are designed to absorb rainwater runoff from roofs, driveways, and other surfaces, filtering pollutants and preventing them from reaching waterways. 1. Drip irrigation. Employing drip irrigation systems ensures that water is delivered directly to the root zone of plants, reducing wastage and minimizing evaporation. 3. This method is particularly beneficial in dry climates. Soil health. 1. No-till gardening. Avoid tilling the soil as much as possible. 3. Tilling can disrupt soil structure, harm beneficial microorganisms, and lead to soil erosion. Instead, add layers of compost and mulch to enrich the soil naturally and retain moisture. 1. Cover crops. Plant cover crops like clover or alfalfa in the off-season. 1. These plants add organic matter to the soil, prevent erosion, and can fix nitrogen, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. Sustainable material use. 1. Recycled materials. Use recycled or locally sourced materials for garden structures, paths, and borders. 3. This not only reduces the carbon footprint associated with transporting materials but also adds a unique, personal touch to your garden's design. 1. Natural pest management. Encourage the presence of natural predators and use companion planting to deter pests naturally. 3. For example, planting garlic near roses can help repel aphids, and marigolds can deter nematodes in the soil. Community involvement. 1. Community gardens. If space allows, consider dedicating a section of your garden for community use. 3. This can be a powerful way to educate neighbors about the benefits of natural gardening and foster a sense of community. 1. School projects. Collaborate with local schools to create educational programs around natural gardening. 3. This not only educates the younger generation about sustainability and biodiversity but also instills a sense of stewardship for the environment. Continual learning and adaptation. 1. Observe and adapt. Regular observation of how different elements of your garden interact allows you to adapt and refine your approach. 3. Note what works and what doesn't, and be prepared to make changes to better suit the local environment and wildlife. 1. Stay informed. Keep up with the latest research and practices in sustainable gardening. 3. Joining local gardening clubs or ecological organizations can provide valuable insights and keep you updated on best practices. By integrating these practices, your garden becomes more than just a beautiful space. It transforms into a dynamic, living system that contributes positively to the environment and your community. Embracing natural garden design is a profound way to connect with nature, promote biodiversity, and create a sustainable legacy that nurtures both the land and the soul. So, grab your gardening gloves and let's get our hands dirty. By the end of this video, you'll not only be equipped to design your natural garden but also inspired to transform your space into a thriving eco-haven. Are you ready to redefine gardening? Let's grow together.